What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Tim B, the Realtor with Beards in Business. And on this episode of Beards in Business, we're going to be talking about my personal beard journey. Stay tuned. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Tim B, the Realtor with Beards in Business. Do me a favor before we get started, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be the first to know when there's new content uploaded and ready for you to view. Now, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about my personal beard journey. Now, I know some may think that you just wake up one day and all of a sudden you got nice pretty hair on your face. But truthfully, that's not how it happens. Although I wish it was that easy, that wasn't my journey. So, here's my journey. My journey started back in 2003, and just so happens the only picture that I can find from that time to show you guys what my beard looked like is my wedding picture. So here I am, 22 years old, just got married, snapping it up at the wedding, and you can see that classic jawline cut that we used to wear back in that time. And actually, that was all I could grow at the time. I had no idea what growing a beard was about. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was getting into, but that kind of started me on this journey to growing a beard. So from there, over the next few years, I dabbled with growing a beard. I tried it. I would get frustrated because at 2 or 3 week mark, my face would start itching. I looked really, really rough and scruffy, and nobody wants to walk around looking rough and scruffy. And so what did I do? I cut it back off. I would sit with the clean face for a while, and I said, okay, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to try it again. And I repeated that cycle for a few years until I got to this stage. And this is the stage where I really said, okay, I'm going to really give this enough time. I'm really going to try to apply myself. I'm going to try to do whatever it takes to be able to grow the nice beard that I really want to have. Now, it's important to know that at this point, I wasn't going to a barber. I was doing all of the work at home myself. So I got a straight razor, I got some beard trimmers, and I thought I was good to go. But apparently I wasn't. So I stayed in that cycle for a few years until I decided to go ahead and try to further grow my beard and see how full I can get it. That landed me right here. Now, you can tell by this picture that my beard has a little style, has a little shape to it, started to take on a life of its own, and this is exactly where I wanted to be. So from this point, I wanted to go even further and try to grow my beard even bigger. So over the years, I applied myself, I studied, figured out what products to use, figured out what products not to use. I figured out what works for me and for my beard, because let's be honest, there's no one product that's going to work for everybody across the board. That product pretty much just doesn't exist. Sorry. So everything's going good, right? No. One day I'm sitting at home on my phone, see this advertisement for this little device that you can buy that actually straightens your beard. So what do? I go to Amazon, I order it. 24, 25 bucks, something like that. I get the product, come home, start doing my beard, and sure enough, it straightened my beard out. And all of a sudden, people start saying, hey man, your beard looks real long, what'd you do? I say, hey man, I got this thing, it's like a hot comb, a hot pick or something like that, and I actually straightened my beard out with it. Now, I wasn't thinking at that point, for those of us who have women in our lives who are natural, we know that they never put heat directly on their hair. I wasn't thinking about that at the time. However, little did I know, I was killing my beard, and I found out a few months down the road. So I continued this process. Now, my beard was looking really good because I had worked to get it healthy. I had worked to get it to a point where it was manageable, it was looking good, and everything like that. And so here I am now. I end up here. Now, this is significant because at this point, my beard was horrible. It was unhealthy. It looked bad. I had split ends. I had knots. I had patchiness. I had places where it wasn't growing even, and actually my beard had stopped growing altogether. And so now I'm at a point where I'm asking myself, do I cut it off, or do I go and find some help, see if there's anything I can do to salvage my beard, and hopefully I won't have to cut everything off and start over again. So I decided to seek out a barber who had some knowledge of beard care. Now, with that being said, this is a very important part of your beard journey, is finding a barber or finding someone who can care for your beard, who actually understands beards, beard chemistry, how beards grow, how to take care of a beard. Just because your barber can line you up and give you a nice taper doesn't mean that he knows how to care for your beard. So if you have a good barber, you want to take care of that barber, especially if they know how beards work and they've helped you to achieve the nice full look, nice healthy beard that you want to achieve. Take care of your barber, man. To my barber, LP, salute, baby. So I get with LP. He said, look, man, I'm going to try to do what I can do. May have to cut it off. I got to do something to it because you got split ends. It don't look good. I'm like, bro, listen, I had a fashion show not too long after I took this pick. And I'm like, man, I don't want to show up to that fashion show and not have a beard. I'm counting on my beard to get me through this fashion show. So he said, well, let me see what I can do. So I said, cool, do your thing, man, no problem. So this is the final product. He was able to trim away the edges, trim away the damaged hair, and get my beard to a point where it was actually healthy and full looking. And as you can see, he had to trim off a good bit of my beard just because I had damaged it so badly from using heat directly on my beard. But he was able to get me to a point where I can go to this fashion show, I can show out, do my thing, man, I can be proud of my beard. So this is really important because it got me to a point to where I was able to really get back to growing my beard in a healthy way and not have to do all the other crazy things that I was doing to it. So I no longer put heat on my beard. I don't suggest you do it either. What you can do is do what I do. If you wake up in the morning, got to go to work, got to be there at 10 minutes, but you live 20 minutes away, grab a regular hair dryer, set the heat setting to medium, hold it about 8 or 9 inches away from your beard, take a detangler comb, and as you're drying, just comb through. It's going to help to loosen your hair. It's going to help to dry everything up. You won't have any knots or anything like that, but it keeps the heat from being directly on your hair, and that is a big part of taking care of your beard along your beard journey. Now, I named this my beard journey, but I don't want to suggest that I am done, because I am not. Just like you, I'm doing things every day, trying to learn more, trying to do more, trying to do what I know to do to be sure that my beard stays healthy and be sure I can keep it growing and keep it full like I want to have it. So do me a favor, hit the comments, tell me your story, tell me where you are in your beard journey, tell me what made you want to start growing a beard, and let's help each other. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to help the next bearded brother achieve that nice, full, healthy beard that he wants to get. So do me a favor, like, share, subscribe to the channel. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beards and Business 1. Or if you're in the Birmingham metro area and you need to buy or sell your home, look me up at Tim B the Realtor, all social media. Until the next episode, y'all be good. But you just can't stay 21.